that, but of course, because there's no plastic or no rubber, it doesn't like to stay very well, and these can move. So it's a pretty neat little core fighter. Just wish there was the plastic. And to change this into put into the body, you push it up. Let's see, I always forget how to do this. Yeah, push it up like that, and you click it down, and you push it back down, and you fold the nose cone into a little vent here. Oh, right, stickers on this. There's a yellow sticker here with that black line, and then inside right here there is a yellow sticker with sort of a black vent type thing. Sorry, I forgot about those. Anyways, so it just moves like this, and then you put the beams into here, which I won't really do that because they're another accessories I have to show. And it just pops right. Make sure all the flaps are down. Just pops into his back, like so. And it holds in pretty well, actually. And that's him with his backpack, which he becomes a little back heavy, not much. He can somewhat stand straight, but depending on which side has what, it's not too back heavy. You just sort of have to finagle it a little bit. But on to the next weapon, of course, it does come with a beam saber, which is just a pretty basic design. It also has a little peg in there for on the hands, because they also do have, or a little hole, a slot I should say, because the hands do have the pegs, just like the one I showed with they're just like the Zeta. And in the beams it comes with, pretty basic, just sort of long beams with the bulb right here. But it's not as defined as other ones I've seen. But just fits right in there. It holds pretty well. Now, putting weapons on this guy, it bigger weapons he has will not fit in very well. Just put the peg into the slot on the beam, close up the hand, there you go. The smaller weapons he has will fit in pretty well, but bigger ones, they just will fall right out. And he does come with a beam, I should say pistol, because it is a beam pistol, which this will be all white except for this gray right here and right here. I painted the rest, so if you paint it, it looks a lot better. And there is a green lens right up in there, but I actually like this design compared to most beam rifles. I think it's pretty neat. The old timer pistol, sort of reminiscent of the pirates. So it also has two slots on each side of it. Just pop that. See, the problem is the thumb. It's a bit too short to actually get around, so you probably have to just leave it like that, but it's a pretty neat weapon. And actually it will, pop that off real quick, fold up and store on these side skirts. There's a peg right in that little triangle, and it just pops in like that, so like somewhat like a holster, so you can get a little neat action pose of him reaching for his weapon and whatnot. But of course, because of the loose joints, probably not going to be able to do it too well. And he does come with a shield, which it's a pretty neat shield. It's one of the plastic beam shields, which I haven't gotten one of these yet until I got this model, and I gotta say, I really like the plastic beam shields. Nice, solid, and they are connected by a 4-peg system, which looks like this. It is 2 separate pieces. Just pop them together, and that's where this back. I'll pop the little arm off so you can see it better, which that was no problem at all. Oops, drop the arm. See, this just fits into these 4 slots here, just like that. Covers up right here, and then you just put there's a little top piece right there. You just pop it on like that, which it gives it, I gotta say it's neat. So slide that in. You gotta be careful, it'll fall out pretty easily, but sorry about that, I dropped the camera and other things, but anyways, yeah, it's a pretty neat little shield. They probably should have made the peg that connects to this top piece a little longer, because it does have a pretty bad problem of popping off, which not a big deal, but could have been a lot better. Now just take the shield off for now. See, just didn't even have to pop it off, just fell off. Put that off to the side. Take off the beam saber. Alright. Now for the next weapon, which I really like this weapon, it is a beam cutlass, which I painted the trim here and right there gray, this little ball part. Like I said, I'm not good with painting, so you probably will see white and whatnot, but I really like this cutlass because of the beam. I would love to see a normal beam saber with that kind of a beam. This, I think, is one of my second favorite accessory on this guy. You will see my first soon. It is awesome. But I really like this beam. I just wish it fit in a normal beam saber. It would be awesome. Which it actually can be a beam, or take that off, move that like that, move that up, and it's a gun. Not too sure. See, there's the peg right there on here, which I'm not too sure if you're supposed to take this part off and it's a little cannon gun thing, or leave it on, or whatever. But it's pretty neat that it will at least change into something. But and then for storage, like with the pistol, whoops, that's not supposed to fall off. Just pop that on real quick. You just sort of move it like this. Then there's this little peg thing right here, and you just pop it in right there. Easy storage. Which, I just really love this beam. Now, it actually, I'm not too sure what these are. It comes with two of them. Here's it separately and it together. See, there's just peg here, slot right there, vice versa on each side. It just goes like this. And if you can tell, it fits in with where the shield would go, like that, which I'm not too sure what it's for. It could be a thruster type thing, or when he punches someone, he like jabs him in the side with it, or whatever. I do like kind of how it looks, but I really don't know what it's for, which I would love to know what it's for. If someone could tell me, that'd be great. Now, it actually does come with daggers. This, of course, is just the blade. The handle of it is actually in the leg. Right here, this thing right there, just pop that out. It stores in there pretty good. And then you just, I think that may be backwards. Pop the blade on. Nope, that wasn't backwards, that was right. And it's a mini dagger, which I actually really like this. It also, of course, has the peg there on both sides. There's one on each leg, and there's two blades. Not sure where the other blade went, but there is two blades. Just trust me on that. It does go in the hand pretty well, like most weapons, or smaller weapons. Get that in there real quick. Finagle it around. And there you go. Which, I do like how he hands it. He holds it, which actually, I think, if your imagination is as crazy as mine, it could be brass knuckles. Which, that'd be neat. Pop that on, pull that off. Alright. Now, another weapon of his is this. You're probably wondering what it connects to, because it has no handle. It has a little drill thing right there, which I did paint black. Actually, this is pretty ingenious, I think.